Hi, guys, it's Trifina, and welcome to Healing with Hope and Encouragement, where I go into my story of tragedy, share with you, and let you know lessons learned and give a word of encouragement. So, today it's Nurses Week, and so I have to say something about nurses. Yeah, because I'm a nurse too. So, I'm very biased, but nurses, I feel like they're the unsung heroes of recovery, and I'm going to take it from my personal journey and talk about my perspective of having a nurse as a caregiver. So, my name is Trufina, and I had a stroke almost 2 years ago, and I want to share to you how nursing impacted my care. And I have been a nurse for over 20 years. Oh my goodness. I feel so old right now, but I'm wiser, I guess. But I've been a nurse for over 20 years, and I have worked with various patients in the intensive care unit, patients on the step down units. I've worked with many patients as a nurse manager, as a nursing director, as a nursing educator, and through it all, I love nursing. It's a caring profession, and I want to honor nurses this Nurses Week. It's special to me because I've just came out of one of the most lowest part of my life, and nursing was a big part in that. I think nurses have an incredible impact on our lives as patients, and a lot of times it goes, their job, their efforts go unseen. And so the first thing I want to say about nursing is they offer such compassion and empathy. Like, it's something within that they really don't have a choice. They're taking care of people at their lowest. They provide a lot of emotional support. Sometimes family members are not there a lot of times, and the nurses step in as someone who walks through your emotional pain. I remember they take care of your basic physiological need, like having a bath. I remember I was unable to go to the shower. I was unable to clean myself, and they did it. I remember I call her my own private nurse, but she was a nurse who, I used to be the director. She used to work there. And when she heard that I was sick, she came over and she said, "Don't worry, I'm going to take care of you personally." That's someone with heart. Okay. The beauty of a sponge bath, when you can't go to the shower, a nurse takes care of that. And that's basic, but a nurse does that. When you are dirty and you feel clean, it does wonders for you. They also help patients a lot emotionally. I remember when I had a meltdown, I was in the rehab. Two nurses came into my room. They both stayed with me, and they both comforted me. They cried with me. They really took care of me. And even when they left, they came back to check on me. You have to have heart for that, because I know they had a lot more things to do, but they came to make sure that I was okay. And their compassion made a difference in my healing process. They did little things for me that meant the world to me. I remember one of those nurses who I was crying in the morning. When she came back on the other shift, she was not taking care of me, but she came in to check on me just to make sure that I was okay. And I didn't ask for it, but she wasn't even someone from my Jamaican culture, but she knew a little bit about it. And so she said, "Hey, they are selling porridge down in the cafeteria this morning, cornmeal porridge, and I'm going to bring some for you." You know how that made me feel, because someone could relate to maybe something that I would need, something I would want. She didn't have to, but she brought me some, and it was delicious. But they're so compassionate and caring, not to mention their expertise and skills that they have to do the things that they do. They don't just give medication. They have to use particular tools. They're monitoring you. Sometimes you just feel like they come to check on you. No, they're monitoring the effects of the medication they gave to you. They respond to alerts. So they have to know what the alerts on those equipment mean. They have to be trained. It takes them training to be able to do that. And that's how their monitoring of me was crucial. Drawing blood. There was a medication that I had to take that elevated my liver enzymes, and they had to monitor that. And they're the ones who are with us 24/7. So even when the results come, they're the ones calling the physician, hey, her liver enzymes are high. What should I do? So they are one of the professions that are always there 24/7. Like other people can go home and stay the night home, the nurse can't. And so they are superb unsung heroes for me. They do a lot of advocacy and support, meaning they are the ones who kind of carol, they get the entire team involved with your care. So because they're with you all the time, they see your needs and they're able to reach out to the other team members and get them involved. For example, same day when I got that down and they know that I wasn't doing well mentally, emotionally, I was too sad, too much in grieving about the loss of my physical function. They met with the team and they were able to get me a therapist that would come in to talk to me and encourage me and give me some coping strategies. And so they're the gap between the physicians, the rehab therapists. They are the ones that are ensuring that we receive best possible care. So I love a nurse. I love the nurses. I want to give some encouragement to nurses today because I know that sometimes it's difficult for nurses themselves. They go through something sometimes that's called compassion fatigue, where they are caring for people so much that they become fatigued with the stories, with the issues, with things that are happening to the patients, and they feel it as if it was their own family member or them. My encouragement to you nurses, take a break sometime, get some rest, take care of your own health. Your encouragement and your grit can be a game changer for patients like me. So please take care of yourself. Sometimes people don't say thank you, but I want to say thank you to all nurses from the bottom of my heart. You are the heart of healthcare. You are dedicated. You work long hours. You're resilient. You smile even when you don't want to. But remember, amidst your busy schedule, take care of yourself. Recoup. Be kind to yourself. Treat yourself. You deserve it. Pat yourself on your back. You saved a life today. Appreciate yourself. Give yourself positive talks and praise. I'm learning to do that now because I deserve it, and you do too. Galatians 6 verse 9 says, let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap the harvest if we do not give up. This verse serves as a reminder to stay strong and committed to your calling of nursing, because your hard work will yield positive results. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for all nurses because it's an essential role in the healing process. Please like this or share with a nurse today. Bye now.